Ohayo gozaimasu, Anton in Japan here, and welcome to Tokyo Sangenjaya. We have Friday morning, it's a trash day here, and I am about to introduce to you something that is very close to my heart. For the past 5 years, actually, we've been reviving a small village here, and we're about to finish it. There is 120 people coming here to party and playing real-life excavator games with a fantastic prize in the pipeline. You'll see that in about a minute. But before that, I'm going to introduce to you these 3 projects that we've been working on for a very long time. Let's start with the museum.
This is Sangenjaya Museum. Abandoned for 6 years and now fully brought back to life. Original details everywhere in this 80 square meter character-filled house. It's not like the other houses we renovated. And when you see them in a minute, you will understand why. This space is all about creativity. And today, our guests will be able to create their own DIY. But we will reveal more on that soon. Next up, the reason we're gathering here today. House number 2.
Sangenjaya House.
Sangenjaya House was abandoned for over a decade before we bought it and spent a full year renovating it by hand. The start of Anton in Japan. There were moments I thought this house would break me, psychologically and also financially. But it became something truly beautiful that I'm very proud of. Now it's been featured in magazines and media, both domestically and internationally, and hosted guests from all over the world. And yes, people still ask.
Hi, excuse me.
Yeah.
How much do you pay for rent in Japan?
And Sangenjaya Villa, a house that I lived in for over 4 years, and also the first Akiya I bought in Japan.
This is Sangenjaya Villa, known from free houses in Japan as Liton House. It's been my home since 2020 and the very first Akiya I ever bought. It sat empty for 5 years before I turned into a full-time carpenter during COVID and brought it back to life. This one's still under renovation, about 85% finished, but it will be the most stunning yet. A huge stainless steel kitchen, traditional Japanese Miyadaiku style wood joints, and Douglas fir throughout. We're over budget and behind schedule, but it's definitely going to be worth it. More about it very soon. The earliest of our 150 guests will be arriving soon. But first, a different kind of guest showed up. Thanks to Hashimoto-san here, it was miraculously able to make its way in through the narrow pathways leading up to Sangenjaya Villa, in the main spot between our 3 Japandi houses. So, why have we brought an excavator to a party in the middle of Tokyo? Well, let me tell you.
So this event and this video is sponsored by a company that has been supporting me tremendously, reviving old abandoned Japanese houses. Yanmar Compact Equipment. And to make the entire event today more fun, we have friends, we have family, we have press, we have a lot of influencers, YouTubers showing up. We're going to play a Japanese crane game with this Yanmar-san. Which model is this?
I never thought you'd ask. This is a Yanmar SV08 compact excavator. Hashimoto-san here will tell you some more about it.
はい、重量800キロの超小型マシンで、こういう、住宅街ですとか非常に狭い場所での工事に使われることの多い機械です。今日は、皆さんが安全にこのボールすくいゲームをできるように皆さんをサポートします。よろしくお願いします。
So, how is this game gonna work? These rules are simple. Each person gets 2 tries, 2 scoops to move as many balls as possible from the hinoki bathtub to the plastic concrete tray on the ground. And whoever gets the most balls in total wins. And the prize?
The winner will get to stay in one of the Japandi houses 2 nights for free. And they also get to ride a nice excavator. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. A little bit of a disappointment. Let's see if someone can beat my score of 12 beautiful, colorful balls.
You know what they say, coaches don't play. But my friend and colleague Mose here did. He'll be doing a very exciting DIY art project later in this video. As for his score on the Excavator though, a whopping 98 points. I'm not sure anyone is gonna be able to beat him. What do you guys think? But now it's time for me to step into the role of the host of today's game and party, because the first guests have already arrived. I was really happy to show people the houses and they seem to appreciate them a lot. We also made sure that everyone got drinks and a real Japanese kanpai, or a Swedish skål. If you want to get into a party mode, there's one thing even more important than drinks: the food. And apart from the beautiful charcuterie board that Hannah prepared, we also made sure to get some of the most Swedish food we have. Mexican tacos, prepared by Haimsan, over in Sangenjaya Villa.
Today we are serving tacos with corn tortilla and tacos of carnitas and shiitake mushroom. We import many of our ingredients from Mexico. I think that's what makes it authentic. As long as bring people together, that's the best about food. So that's how we do in Mexico. Like it's a perfect excuse for cooking and get all together. So.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's so good. The master.
Meanwhile, many brave challengers stepped up to have their shot at the crane game. Some had high expectations,
I think I'll be an expert on it. Instant expert, yeah.
while others, like me, were a little bit let down by their score.
I got 5 if we're following the rules.
Mr. Nippon here was one of the people who tried it out. Let's hear what the Deutsche Maschine thought.
Yeah, my name is Toby and I'm a YouTuber here in Japan. It's in German for the German audience, yes. I'm a fan of the Japanese mentality, always seeking perfection. Maybe that's also one thing that inspired Anton to build these kind of houses, and I see a lot of detail in his Airbnbs and in his Japandi houses. So yeah, that's also one thing that I'm inspired by.
You also went on the Excavator, right? How did it go?
Yeah, it's actually my first time doing this, but it's just fun.
What was your score?
47, I think. 47.
Not bad.
No, not bad.
And finally, say something in German to the viewers.
Okay, jo, was geht ab? Ich hoffe, ihr konntet dieses Interview genießen und schaut gerne vorbei hier in Sangenjaya. Sehr schön hier.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
How's it going?
It's good. I think everyone is gonna show up at 3 p.m. We've had a really good gathering up until now, about 40 people, I think. And I think Mose is still in the lead in the competition.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're more than welcome.
Yep, Mose was still ahead of the pack, and he was looking less and less likely that anyone would be able to beat him, even though we had an amazing effort from Yui-kun here, who turned out to be an absolute excavator prodigy. A lot of new guests have been pouring in, and everybody was relaxing and having a good time. Maybe I wasn't really relaxing. It's pretty hectic throwing a party, and I wish I could have talked longer with all of my friends. I had almost started to forget about the crane game when suddenly a new score had popped up on the scoreboard when nobody was looking for it. Gandalf, 103. A new leader. But who was this mysterious man and what was his secret? Tell us everything you know, Gandalf.
I drive things like that most of the time. Name is Gandalf, and yeah, I've been in Tokyo for the last 10 years, building houses and basically mostly terracing terrain. That's my thing.
Wow. So you're like an excavator pro?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%, 1,000%.
How does it feel to be in the lead?
Not surprising, expected, and I don't think anyone's gonna beat me today. I want to learn from the person who's gonna beat me, but I think it's not gonna happen.
We're looking forward to the reveal.
Thank you, me too.
Thank you.
A very confident Gandalf with a very impressive score. Whether or not anybody will be able to beat it, only time will tell. Our dethroned champion, Mose, didn't have time to feel disappointed though. He was busy doing a DIY experience artwork over in Sangenjaya Museum.
Okay, my name is Mose Kuroda, and I am currently helping Anton with his DIY work. I used to be a tiler. I worked as a tiler for almost 2 years, So that's my strength in DIY, and I am also learning carpentry, so I'm trying to do a bit of everything. Today I am doing a little workshop. I made a frame out of wood and we're doing tiles on it. We're asking people to sign every tile. This is a little white tile, and people comes and goes, sign it, put the glue on the back, and boom, tile it.
What's the most important thing to think about with tile?
One thing is to be clean, because you don't want to get glue on the face side of your tiles or your fingers. And the other thing is the glue. The tile has to stick really well, otherwise it's gonna fall. Especially in Japan, there's a lot of earthquakes, so you wanna make sure the tile sticks very well to the wall.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you too.
今日頑張りましょう。
頑張りましょう。
こんにちは。アントンの友達の、磯崎和彦と言います。
その DIY 体験やってたんですけど、どうでしたか？
いやね、すっごく僕は手作業が苦手なので、簡単な手作業でもすぐ大失敗するっていう子供の頃からそういうところがあるんで、ただタイルの裏にですね、接着剤塗って置くだけなのに、かなり危ないかなと思ったんですけれども、適切な指導があったんで大成功して終わりました。楽しかったです。
いいですね。お疲れ様でした。
はい。
I'm really happy Isozaki-san enjoyed the DIY experience as well. If you want to learn more about Akiya investment, he also has a chapter in my book, Free Houses in Japan, available on Amazon. Thank you, Isozaki-san. Meanwhile, people were trying very hard to beat Gandalf's score, and the competitors came in all shapes and sizes. While they were all incredibly fierce, Ruto-kun here did not forget the age-old rule: work hard, play harder. Perhaps the most dedicated of all our challengers was my Swedish photographer friend David. He wasn't afraid to take his time and move the shovel with incredible precision. If anybody has what it takes to beat the Frenchman, it might be him.
You've definitely got the prize for trying the hardest. You really put your all into it.
Yeah, I did.
Good job, man. Let's see how many you get.
But before we find out David's score, I have to admit something to you guys. Even though you might not have guessed it from my score, I actually have an excavator license. Last September, I partnered up with Yanmar, and we went all the way to Nagano Prefecture for a full day of fun challenges and important safety lessons. The training was held by Nihon Egao Project, an organization focused on preparing for and providing aid to victims of natural disasters, such as the earthquake in Noto Peninsula in January 2024. I had a fantastic time and learned a lot. Thank you, Yanmar, for bringing me, and check out Yanmar CE or Nihon Egao Project if you want to learn how to ride an excavator in Japan. Now, back to Japandi Village and the crane game.
Oh, it's pretty overwhelming and people are having a really good time. The crane game is about to be decided soon and we have a really tight top. Fortunately, I was losing from the beginning, but I'm super stoked. People are having such a great time. And I'm a little bit excited to see who wins this.
Before the excavator had to be taken home, there was one last competitor who seemed to be pretty confident about his score.
My name is Kai. When I don't excavate, I do cooking content online. I do a lot of anime cooking. I'm Koji Mochi, if you're interested in anime. Is this the post-game interview? I went all out there today, you know, I did my best. It's a beast. I would say definitely the first scoop, it took a long time, but the second scoop was a lot easier. My brain started connecting what button did what lever pulled what arm. So.
Any message for your coach?
My coach, big shout out to my coach. 名前なんですか? Hashimoto ですか? Coach Hashimoto, you know, he showed me. He's the reason why I'm here today.
After a long day, it was finally time for our new friend, SV08, to go back to the garage and get some beauty sleep. Hashimoto-san gutted it out through the incredibly tight space, and I also stepped in to help it get over the bump. I don't think the person who sold me these shoes imagined that this was what I was gonna use them for, but I guess that's what the Akiya revitalization life does to you. Thanks to Hashimoto-san, the excavator got back home safely. Hashimoto-san, 本当にお疲れ様でした。
疲れました。
疲れました。
With the excavator done, it means we're ready to crown a winner. Would the confident Frenchman Gandalf reign supreme? Or were David's or Kai's scores enough to surpass him and snatch the coveted 2-night stay at one of the Japandi houses? Soon, we're gonna find out and call the winner. But before that, I had to say thank you to all the amazing guests that came. Lots of hugs and selfies, new friends and old friends I haven't seen in a long time. I am so thankful for everybody who took the time to drop by. And what about our DIY artwork? Was Mose able to finish it? Let's have a look.
So, it's finished.
Yes, we're done. We finally filled in everything. Yeah, I'm so proud of everyone.
Yeah.
They did really good. You can see all the grout lines are perfectly straight. みんな DIY やってみてください。タイルぜひ。はい、ありがとうございます。
Thank you, Mose-san. お疲れ様です。With the last guest leaving, we had to do some cleaning and figure out what to do with the incredible amount of beer that was left. People seem to drink the champagne and champagne only. If you have any suggestions for the beer, leave them in the comments. And with all of this done, we just had one last thing left to do.
And I think I've had one of the best days in a very, very long time. All the tacos went, all the champagne went. We've had 150 people here, which is worth a big applaud. Thank you so much to all my friends, or my family that I wish would have been here. You hear me. I haven't been sleeping properly, but I'm also very, very happy that this turned out to a 10 out of 10 event. There's only one more thing that we need to do. We have the scoreboard right here, and I think we have a winner. So let's call him up and see what he says. Hello.
Anton.
Hey, beautiful.
How are you?
Guess where I am?
I know where you are. You are in the pool.
I have some news for you.
Tell me, Anton.
You won.
No.
Yes. 2 nights in the new house is yours.
Incredible. Thanks so much. I'm so glad I won the game.
Okay.
Thank you so much, man. Anyway, I mentioned it today.
Yeah.
But I'm very impressed and appreciative of everything you do, and you're killing it, dude.
Thanks, you. Back to you, buddy. Thank you. Ciao. This was a very nice day. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Yanmar, for sponsoring this video. Thanks to all my friends and family. And thanks to you, if you want to come and stay in Sangenjaya Village, Sangenjaya Villa, Sangenjaya House, Sangenjaya Museum. And thank you for watching Anton in Japan. Yeah, I need to sleep now. Oh.